The A7M2 II can be kitted up with a battery grip that holds 2 batteries, and this top-of-the-line Sony flash.
The grip is specifically compatible with the A7M2 II. To attach the grip, first remove the battery door, then screw the grip into the tripod mount. The grip includes a vertical shutter button for portrait shooting, front and back dials, 3 custom buttons, and the AEL button, which I use for back focus. The on-off switch enables the buttons on the grip, turn them off to avoid accidents in landscape mode. The expanded horizontal grip and the good-sized vertical grip felt both comfortable and solid in my hand. Both batteries are shown in the top right of the display. The one that has less power will be used first, so here's a trick. Insert a slightly used battery into the number 2 slot, which can be swapped without removing the entire sled. Then you'll be able to switch quickly while you're using battery number 1. Some shooting days really seem to devour batteries, and other days it seem more normal. Not sure if that's a setting like stabilization or a specific lens. I did shoot the whole Dutch Liberation Festival, video and stills, with less than 2 batteries. Either way, it is a very useful accessory, and while the grip certainly makes you look like a pro, the weight does start to add up. The flash is very versatile. The lamp tilts 160 degrees to bounce, and the unit rotates 90 degrees for portrait shooting. I used it primarily in the default mode. There's a continuous 1200 lux LED for video with an indoor filter. It throws a lot of light, guide number 60, getting all the members of the Concord Choir. In TTL mode, you can set shutter speeds up to 1/250th. It's flexible enough to go from f1.4 with a soft bokeh to f11 with a sharp background. I changed only the aperture between these shots. If you're firing off several shots, it takes longer to reset after the first dozen or so. It's very useful for fill lighting, getting the right amount of light on these backlit tulips. I used it primarily in auto mode and did not explore all the features. There's a lot of functionality that's beyond my simple needs, like a multi-flash strobe and wireless ratio control. There's an LCD control panel on the back. It takes 4 AA batteries.
Kitted out for video, again, the battery grip is very useful. The Pro Audio adapter adds XLR connectors and includes a shotgun with a windsock. Little mixer on the other side offers line level for connecting to a mixer or mic level inputs, and an external monitor.
The audio adapter adds 2 Pro-type XLR connectors and includes a shotgun with a windsock. It's powered by the camera. Once connected, the camera menu audio level settings are disabled. It feels as if the camera's limiters are still engaged though. The little mixer on the other side offers line for connecting to a mixer or mic level inputs with phantom power and manual or audio level setting. My first attempt recording the Soul Motivators using auto gain resulted in high compression and peak distortion, mostly because I left the attenuation set at 0. The mic, which is mono, can be sent to channel 1 or both channels independently. So I could have recorded channel 1 on auto and channel 2 manual at a lower level. Recording juice with manual levels at -20 provided better results. I did set one channel slightly lower. Note that the on-screen meters are the only guide to your recording levels. It would be nice if the adapter or the camera display provided an indication that the compressor and limiter were at their peak. I just love all of the combinations that the adapter offers. During the review, I used it to record interviews with a wired mic, from a wireless receiver, from an audio console. If you're close enough, even the shotgun provides good interview audio. That's a lot of power and flexibility. Note that it doesn't work with all cameras with multi-interface shoe connectors. For example, it's not compatible with the A6000, wish it was. And it's not quite as clean as I'd like. With the mic volume turned all the way down on channel 2, there's still crosstalk. The mount and the clip provide good isolation to keep camera noise to a minimum, but I did still pick up some low-frequency handling sounds. And although the low-cut filter reduces the handling noise, it impacts the audio quality more than I'd like. Oh, and wouldn't it be nice if the camera supported 4 channels to record the integrated mics as well as the inputs from the adapter? This 800 by 400 resolution monitor with a 15:9 aspect is a good focus and composition aid. It supports resolutions up to 1080 60p. It's attached to a bracket because I'm using the multi-interface shoe for audio. Comes with a removable hood. Its colors aren't as accurate as the LCD and it adds another 250 grams. Full-sized HDMI input, and it comes with a full to mini cable, so you'll need to find a cable to connect full to micro on the camera. A rotating swivel shoe adapter is included for the tripod mount on the bottom, although I typically use a smaller non-swivel mount. M-series battery life is reasonable. The monitor's menu can change volume, brightness, contrast, color phase, backlighting, and the color temperature. And it has its own peaking function for focus. Can zoom to a 1:1 display if the native resolution of the input is larger than 800 by 480. There are several display marker options. I do wish there was an on-screen battery level indicator. I'm always caught unawares when it runs out. An optional AC adapter is available.